Right now on WBZ, cleaning up after the mess. Strong winds caused power outages, downed trees, and did a whole lot of damage. Thanks for joining us. I'm Chris Tanaka. As of noontime, more than 30,000 people across the state still had no power. Many of them on the Cape and South Shore, where WBZ's Levan Reid shows us the damage.
High winds overnight left thousands in Massachusetts without power. And here in Norwell, the storm had a big effect on the town.
We were supposed to have gusts up to 65, 70 miles an hour winds, and I'm assuming that we hit that, especially with all the trees down. We have 6 roads that are closed. We put out the road closed signs, and now we're just waiting for National Grid to come in to shut off the power so we can move the trees.
Branches and trees all over the roads, power lines down and still active. The crews got an early start.
I got called in about 2 o'clock this morning, and every road you go down there's another tree down with wires involved in it. And it's a tough situation.
Well, when they start the cleanup process up here in Norwell, which they pretty much started at 2 a.m. this morning, a lot of them said that this is what they're going to have to do, move all the trees in, but they're going to have to worry about the power lines. The power lines are live as this one is behind me, and they're going to have to wait for National Grid before they get anything started.
We can't do too much because there's utility infrastructure involved right now. We're waiting for National Grid to come out and assess their lines and the damage, and then we'll go from there. Once they free their utilities up, we'll clear the roads, remove the debris, and hopefully get back to normal.
For many, the workday started with a night of no sleep due to the howls outside.
I was so scared. I was waking up. My dog was scared. She's growling at the window, and I thought there was a tornado.
My poor cat, she was like petrified, and I thought a tree was going to fall on my apartment.
But here's to taking a positive outlook. The signs of winter have finally disappeared.
The snow is gone.
Yeah.
So the rain from last night melted all the snow, so that's pretty good.
In Norwell, I'm Levan Reid, WBZ News.
More damage. Strong winds caused a tree to snap and fall on a house in Attleboro. Police say most of the damage is to the front and the roof of the home on Thatcher Street. The tree was leaning on power lines, but National Grid did cut power to the area so crews could safely remove it. All 3 residents and their 2 dogs were unscathed. Still unclear if they'll be able to return home. A sinkhole in Lakeville disabled several vehicles and caused a lane closure earlier today. Troopers were called to Route 140 North around 6 this morning for a report of a large pothole in the road. Look at that. They say at least 8 vehicles were affected. MassDOT crews put a closure in place and are now working on an emergency road repair. And heavy winds knocked down scaffolding on a building in Brockton. Sky Eye was over the scene along Montello Street. Brockton Fire says there was a quick response from fire crews and police. We're told the scaffolding is now clear and secure.